What's going on, everyone? It's Austin from Elevate Applicate. Thanks for coming back for yet another video here. So today I'm going to show you how to use technology on larger jobs in the pest control industry and how you can leverage that in your favor. What we're looking at right here is actually a map of a mosquito control job that I have landed, and this is a 3.5 mile trail system, and this is actually a residential property. And so what did I do? Where am I? What is this? This is actually using a Garmin GPS device. We mapped out a trail system on 110 acres, and I've actually put a bunch of points here, and I just want to explain them to you. So basically, these trails are large enough to where we could drive a truck down, and we ordered a special skid sprayer. You probably saw that in a previous video. If not, then you can go back a few videos and find that. It's a 110 gallon skid sprayer. It's got 300 feet of hose. And so when I did this measurement, basically we had an entrance right here to this point. This was 150 feet. And I knew that, okay, I could reach that. And then I'm sorry, this is probably closer to 300 feet. 300. And then to this point was 300. And so I knew that if I stopped the truck in this section, I could get this side and this side. And then we parked the truck here, same way. So I actually pre-planned where I was going to stop on this property before I ever made an application. Basically, if we were to take a look at what we have going on here, we have a 3.5 mile track that goes like this. And that's one. And then we have another one, yellow, where we start here, we go up, we do this, come back down and around, come back this way, and then we're done there. That's one track. We have another track that's white and another track that's green. And the reason why I'm showing you this is basically because I want you to understand that you can use technology to make your life easier, especially in pest control. This is a mosquito control job. It's a very, very big job. It's basically the equivalent of 110 residential homes. It's basically like if I landed an HOA or a condo association. But you have to, in order to quote this, okay, in order to quote this, I had to have a map, right? It's not like this is a super easy residential lot to measure from Google Earth or anything like that. So I went out there, I bought this special GPS from Garmin. I walked these trails, and I made myself a map. And now I could see and measure this out and see how many square feet it was, how many linear feet it was, how much product we were going to need, well in advance of actually making the application. And so this made for a really accurate quote. And then you also think in the mind of the client, when they receive a map of this detail, you know, they know that what you're doing is pretty serious. I really wanted to bring this up because I'm actually getting ready to perform something similar for a municipality. And so if you want to plot out and have a really professional map for a quote that you're going to provide, I highly recommend to pick up Garmin. This is Garmin. They make various GPSs, and you can walk around. If you're doing quotes for, you know, fertilization of the lawn, maybe you can judge that from Google Earth, maybe not. Maybe you need to actually walk the property and create your own site map so that way you know exactly what needs to be fertilized and get the exact square footage. You know, so this is just one way that I use technology to leverage my quotes and to be more accurate. And I just wanted to point that out to you. It's a pretty interesting software that we use. You know, I don't know too many people that use Garmin, but you can see how accurate this is with the trail system in a woods. I can only imagine that it would be accurate for you to go on out there and create something like this. You know, think of like a campground, right? That would be something that, you know, a campground would be a fantastic option to do something like this if you're doing mosquito control services, or, you know, even let's say you're doing plant health care. Maybe you're doing oak wilt remediation. Maybe you mark this and then this is an oak tree, right, that has oak wilt. And so you know you need to kill these oak trees. Or maybe you know that, hey, these oak trees are okay, right? You can keep these oak trees because they're outside of the line. So it's a really unique software that can benefit you in terms of, really whatever you're doing. For perimeter pest control, I don't know that you're really going to need this, but for those of you that do more niche services, a little bit more advanced stuff, I highly recommend to pick up a Garmin GPS. Not sponsored, just telling you what I think, showing you how we use it. So other than that, just a brief video showing you kind of what we do, a little bit behind the scenes of my other business, and yeah. Also, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Take care, God bless, and go get them.